The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1, continues. The Trailblazers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Mavericks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. And it's Irving at the point. And for Portland, in at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. Taking a look at Portland. Shocking the world, winning 2 on the road to start this series. Greg, if they win tonight, their lead could be insurmountable.
No doubt. They have a chance to win both at home and close this thing out, but their opponent is the higher seed for a reason. Momentum can shift very quickly, and sometimes when you lose it, you can't get it back.
Very hard, you're right. Lillard gets himself open and drills it.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Lively with it. Klingon covering. Lively the pass to Thompson. Right side, Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Irving stretching out the defense and showing us that signature range.
Outside, Avdia. Lillard scanning the 4. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And finished off by Lively.
A dependable distributor. Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Back over to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Sharp, the pass to Lillard. He gets it in there. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Irving against Lillard. Pass to Flagg. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
From past the arc, Avdia with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. And Sharp drops them both. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Thompson from long range. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Sharp missing.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Avdia. Irving against Lillard. Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got 6.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Good on the triple. He's got 6.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
Lillard against Irving. Clingan the screen for Lillard. And there's Clingan. That's good on the assist by Lillard.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. And again, Dallas with the 3.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Now, Avdia. He's looking for Clingan and finds him. And he banks in the layup.
And using his size there, that contest doesn't trip Clingan up as the 7-footer just goes to hit.
Thompson outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Clingan. To the right side. Back to Lillard. Unloads. And Portland again with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Irving can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Sharp. Clingan the screen for Sharp. Misses the 3. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. In the corner, Irving with it. Lively sets a screen for Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots? All been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. Back to Irving. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 15 points in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Sharp. Lillard from outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Mavericks another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's a 2 from Lillard. The Mavericks pull it in.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Irving. A 3 ball. And the Mavericks another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Here's Avdia. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Even when he's near the hoop, Lillard always aware of the open man on the perimeter.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Davis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And that's going to be a travel.
Average ball.
A different look now for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for Avdia. And it's Drew Holiday in for Tamani Kamara. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. B.J. Washington comes in for Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Flash. And it's Russell in for Thompson. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
It's that time. We need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers stat team. Here comes the Trailblazers stat team.
He's checked in for Irving. Now, here is Russell. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Pass to Sharp. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. And another 3 for Portland.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Gafford. Russell left side. And here's Hardy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Holiday. Pass to Sharp. And the 3 off target.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And here's Hardy. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 5. Lillard from outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Down low. And then Washington with the dunk.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now, here's Lillard. 14 points for him. That one goes in. Lillard's got 16 points.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Here's Harden. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Taken away by Williams. 3 on 3. Holiday, the pass to Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Gafford. Here's Hardy. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Lillard. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 to shoot. 11 feet away. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Russell. Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Gafford in at the 5.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Russell passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. From deep Washington. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Russell against Holiday. Out to Henderson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Washington passes to Russell. Now here's Marshall. Davis with a screen on Henderson. Puts it up for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And there's the power Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Outside Williams. Back to Holiday. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Henderson kicks to Holiday. Murray for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Marshall. Davis setting the pick for Marshall. And here is Washington, defended by Thibault. Here's Davis, and another basket for Dallas.
Yeah, even with the clock winding down, Davis can get any shot he wants because of that length.
Holiday, the pass to Henderson. Connects from three-point range. Henderson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers. Gafford against Williams. Gafford kicks to Russell. Pass to Washington. Gafford high post. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So for the Trailblazers, Abiez checked in for Murray. Toumani Camara comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Lillard subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Trailblazers trail by 7. Now Lillard, 18 points for him. Williams sends a screen for Lillard. And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's Avdia. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Avdia's got 9.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Show us those moves. Next.
Irving's checked in for Dallas.
Dallas substitution. Number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Mavericks leading by 4. Russell a screen on Holiday. Irving for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself. Really, in any situation, Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
Pass to Kamare. Now Lillard for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Davis down low. Defended by Avdia. A fadeaway. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, he made that look easy. Nice touch on the mid-range there from AD.
Williams up on top. Back to Lillard. Fades away. The shot by Holiday, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Right side, Russell. Pass to Washington. Here's Davis. Defended by Avdia. And Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Avdia at the top of the key. Williams. Pass to Lillard. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
On the wing, Davis. A fader. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard outside. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And that one's good. Russell. Portland's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Davis pulls it down.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Irving finds Gafford. Russell feeling it out a bit. And on the way from Irving for 3. The Mavericks rebound. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. And slam dunk by Kamara.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Irving against Holiday. No good from Irving. Trailblazers trail by 9. Inside. Avdia gets the bucket. And 11 points for Denny Avdia.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Russell. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kamara. He's covered by Washington. Here's Clingan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And now just a 5-point Dallas lead. Dallas has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Irving for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Sharp's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively. He's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Flag comes in for Davis. And it's Thompson in for Russell. Avdia. He's got 11. Lillard outside. From deep, drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 26.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Wide with it. No will score. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Lillard up top, covered by Irving. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Damian Lillard.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Irving passes to Lively. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Lillard. A three-pointer is right on target. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Bull from the top of the key. The rebound by Sharp. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Kamare.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lillard outside. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
Thompson dishes to Irving. The 17-footer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Avdia's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Pass to Flag. Lillard against Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Sharp, the pass to Lillard. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Thompson passes to Irving. Oh, the lob to Irving. And stolen by Lillard. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Avdia, a screen on Irving. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson looking for an opening.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 3-pointers that quarter. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trailblazers. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team, but all tied up at the half. Are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for him to get him back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
There he is again. He has like...
What happened?
What's it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Klingon in at the center. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And again for three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Here's Lillard. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Klingon. Klingon's got 8.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingon when he's that close.
Pass the flag. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3.
Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Count it.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Pass the flag. Irving kicks to Thompson. Now Davis. Defended by Avdia. Clock at 6. Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 34 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Thompson outside. Irving a screen on Sharp. Thompson for the triple. Here's Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the work ethic there by AD. He just committed to out-hustling everybody.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Now, here's Avdia. He's got 13. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Irving for three, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lillard up top, covered by Irving. Lillard with the double. Lillard's got 45 points.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Irving against Lillard. Irving can't get it to go. And here's Lillard who brings it up for the Trailblazers. A 2-point game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Pass to Davis. Thompson outside. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. To the middle. And finished off by Lively.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson. Finding a better look there.
Now Klingon. And here's Sharp. 7 points in the game. Lillard, right side. 5 on the clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Lillard's got 49 points in the game.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. The Trailblazers pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Klingon. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. And will only get better.
Lively finds Irving. Here's the floater. The Trailblazers pull it in. Klingon's got 8 rebounds in this game. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And again.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is what? Irving passes to Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside, Davis. Pass to flag. Irving kicks to Thompson. And the Mavericks another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Lillard. Good, that's another bucket.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. The 3 from Davis. And the Mavericks another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. From 13. He got it again. Sensational.
What an incredible scoring performance here on the big stage.
LGA making playoff history. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for Portland. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. B.J. Washington comes in for Davis, and it's Marshall in for Flagg. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Irving. He's got 34. Thompson from long range. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record for this year.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Washington. He finds that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Washington's got 13. Portland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Back to Avdia. 3-pointer. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammates.
On the wing, Thompson. And the Mavericks another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Lillard outside. Williams has a screen for Lillard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To Irving. 1:39 left to play in the 3rd.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues just to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Avdia against Washington. Irving looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Lillard. Irving, good. Irving's got 36.
And when he's on like this, guys, there's not much you can do to stop Kyrie. An incredible shot maker.
And it's Lillard missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him.
And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Here's Kamara. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Outside Irving. It's the teardrop. No good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Anthony Davis. So, Allie, what's the prognosis?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this. But it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Gafford in at the center position. And it's Washington missing. The Trailblazers with the lead. Holiday the pass to Lillard. Over Russell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gafford. And here's Russell. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Tries the spin move. Yet another bucket.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. That's to Davis. And they double up Davis. Up top, Washington. Davis setting the pick for Russell. And here's Washington outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And another one.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow, he has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. for Murray. The Mavericks also with a sub. Irving's checked in for Najee Marshall. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Russell against Lillard. And Davis now top of the key. Takes it from 10. Count that one. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Russell. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Williams a screen. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get it again. Gafford kicks to Irving.
Outstanding job getting the call inside. Kyrie Irving is fearless amongst the trees.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
The first free throw is good.
He's still one of the best guards in this league today. Irving's decisiveness and confidence, 2 of his greatest strengths.
And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Henderson, bounce pass. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Drew Holiday.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. To the paint, here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position. He just goes for the finish.
On the wing, Davis. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot.
Smart play by Davis. Rises up through the contact to throw that whistle.
Second team foul. Off the line for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, good on that.
Well, one of the more versatile bigs in this league. AD can guard anyone and can attack from anywhere on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Abdias checked in for Robert Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Drew Holiday. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Good on the second free throw.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Pass to Klingon. Portland moving the ball. Irving against Sharpe. Outside, Avdia. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Mavericks leading by 3. Inside. Outside for Davis. They get the rebound. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Pass to Avdia. And it's off from 3-point range. Moving, dishes to Russell. Now Davis. It's blocked. Lillard against Russell. Portland, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Goes up the baseline. Count that bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Pass to Lillard. The three. And good. He hits it again.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Davis forcing the issue in the paint.
At the line for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Davis on the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clyde comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. Both good from the line that time.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Avdia with a screen for Lillard. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now Irving. Davis sets a screen. From deep. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Down low. Here's Avdia. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Thompson from long range. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. Sharp with it. Pass to Lillard. Pulls it up. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Flack. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 3. That's a 2 from Lillard, and Portland again with the bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any basic possession.
Thompson for 3. Thompson from the corner.
Well, Thompson is a great option when you need a big bucket. That is great execution right there.
And the home fans responding, a chance to revel in the moment.
Yeah, Greg acknowledging their appreciation for his incredible scoring performance in a big game.
Yeah, there's getting into a groove, and then there's completely taking over. We'll be talking about this performance for a very long time.
So here's Avdia. Shooting short. And get the three.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. From 13 feet, it's in.
Taking what the defense is giving Lillard with an opportunistic shot there.
Outside Davis. Thompson outside. Lively sends a screen for Thompson. And he does not hit. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard. Off the eye. Here's Sharp. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Lively.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
That's off. The Trailblazers shooting nearly 70% on the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Al Davis. The shot is off. Sharp with it. Lively defending. Here's Lillard to tie it up.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
At the line for Portland, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Al Davis. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And it misses.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's Irving. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! Another from 3.
An incredible shooting display if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Now, Avdia Lillard. Layup, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
They've led by as many as 11 points, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for the Harvey Irving. Shooting 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Lillard fires. Good, he hits again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, AD, it was close, but you got it done. What did you see out there tonight?
Our defense took a night off. We wasn't as great defensively as we usually are, and we were able to stay in the game, but we were able to get some stops down the end of the game and able to come out with the win. But we have to do a better job defensively. Ultimately, we get the win, and we can't be upset with ourselves, but we can't get better.
Never satisfied with just a win. Thanks, AD.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight. on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.